You're okay with me tagging along, right, Adol? Oh, we did not get a choice once again. It's weird. Sometimes we get like choices on matters, and sometimes we don't. I mean, I was fully ready to say yes. Of course, I want the princess to be traveling and seeing the world with us. Even though if I get her in trouble, it'd totally be on my neck. I would have to bear the responsibility. But still, you know, of course I would have taken her along. I was just expecting there'd be like a prompt. Oh well. Adol gave an affirmative nod. Great, thanks.
Ah, 2 against 1, huh? Well, I guess that means nothing's really changed. Now we're all a little richer for the experience. Let's just get on with the adventure.
Here, here. Okay, so Dogi was going to be the responsible one and let the princess stay here in the city. I get it, of course. I get both sides of the matter. I side with the princess in this case because she's shown herself to be quite capable thus far. I mean, we just beat that crab monster like 0 to nothing, with the princess rocking the thing. So you know, I'm fairly confident the princess can handle herself on our trek. But I get why she's a person of importance. So people like Sayas and Dogi might be a little concerned about having her come into danger with us. Honestly, if we get a lot of flying enemies, she's gonna bail us out. She's gonna get us out of trouble. We haven't had a flying boss yet. I would not be surprised if there is one. Something that's flying. I'm trying to remember, did the first Ys have any? Well, I guess the final boss was kind of floating around in the air. There's some floating in the air monsters. Nothing that's like flying with wings, but this is still the shortest way to Kylos, to go here to the cave entrance and then take the loop west. Should I... I guess I'll fight some enemies on the way just so we can get a little experience and also get that move leveled up. There we go. That was quick. That was right on time. So, Warule, goodbye. It's too bad we all had it for such a short while. It's a cool looking sword. But this flat saber is clearly the superior weapon now. Wow! Single shot with the critical there. Busy Beetle had nary a chance. Yeah! Oops. I think Dogi rocked that one. I think about that's one of those weird things, is how often you have like royalty in like games and stories and stuff. Cause like you want to make I don't know a lot about storytelling rules, but I know the one rule is you want to make relatable characters, and most of the media consuming audience is not nobility, so I don't feel like someone like the princess is super relatable. But then again, you want to make someone who's relatable, and also, especially in video games, someone who's kind of like a power fantasy for you. So I guess that's the aspect of the royalty. I mean, her relatable aspects are her being kind of like a tomboy, and her being all curious about the world, and just being, I don't know, being like rebellious, like a rebellious streak. So, yeah. But I remember it was interesting, when this concept was first explained to me, was talking about Harry Potter, talking about his attributes, like he's got a sense of duty, he's like loyal to his friends, but he has some faults, obviously. He's a bit thick. He doesn't get girls, because I remember that whole thing in book 4 where Hermione has to explain to Harry like why bringing the girl who has a crush on him along with Hermione is not a good idea. And he's also kind of a jock. And he's also the chosen one. So, and the thing is, a lot of those attributes can be both relatable things and aspirable things for different people, which I was like, interesting, like, yeah, that's a good point. Like the fact that he's like a star jock is probably something that a lot of people like, wow, that's cool. But maybe that's like a relatable point to some other people, like, you know, people in sports in school who are like, yeah, I get it. Harry's like, Harry's Quidditch antics remind me of my sports bowling. I don't know anything about sports. I don't know what sports they play in schools these days. I played Soldot and Dota when I was in school. So yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask about the actual sports side. Actually, I mainly cheered on in the Dota. Dota was too hard for me. MOBAs in general are far too challenging of a concept for me to try and play. Oh, you guys want to fight the Busy Beetle? Alright. Oh, there we go. Easily rocked. Wait, 1 second. Oh, that's right. There was a treasure there which I could have picked up, but didn't because I'm full on stuff. I guess I can get these ores while I'm here. I mean, I'll find some use for them. Oh, still can't carry that one either. Oh well, we're too well prepared, you guys! Oh no! Oh, one other thing while we're heading for Kylos is, I don't know what the timeline on this game is like in terms of content, because... again, looking up on howlongtobeat.com, I believe the time to do just the main quest is 22 hours on average, which means this would be the halfway point. However, we're already moseying onto the 4th shrine out of 5. Well, I guess that makes sense because... Oh man, this is this jamming music. This is really good. This kind of reminds me of like Dreamcast music. Like Dreamcast era music was kind of like this, I feel. So I guess it makes sense because I'm guessing 2 shrines and then a final dungeon. So that would like be 3 segments compared to the 3 shrines we've been to. So, well, you know, two dungeons, which also had 3 shrines because the 1 shrine was just in the Shrine of Origins. What is this? What is this kangaroo antelope with electric powers? Fascinating enemy design. Kangalope? So I guess it makes sense we're at the halfway point then. Plus, I mean, I thought we were going straight to the next shrine, but then we had that whole episode with Maya's illness and the old waterway that we just cleared. So clearly the game will still foist main quest stuff outside of the shrine dungeons on us. Wow, I've been stockpiling points for moves, haven't I? Wow, it takes really long to harvest when it's not all 3. That's kind of funny. By the way, did I check around here? No, nothing around here. Okay, so we can carry on up this gorge. Oh! I don't think so. Oh! Okay, so the step shot does seem a bit, like, limited in... It doesn't carry as far as the other moves. Let me just do one into the air. Yeah, that is not... I think the other shots carry a bit farther than that one. Ashen Rock. Fascinating. There we go. Launched him into the air. Ashen Rock. Ah, Ashen Rock. Here's a cave. There's also a cave up here. And also another one of these electric kangalopes. Well, not too bad. You just got to really, really be careful with your footwork. Chigo fruit, alright. You need to be really careful with your footwork once they start doing that electric attack, so. Oh my god, a yak! 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 The cool air of this cave must be comfortable for these yaks, so they retreated in here because there was no sign of these guys outside. Oh yeah, those levels just keep racking up. How much episode? Oh, we still got 20 minutes of episode time. Great! As I've mentioned several times now, I'm really loving this, so I do not worry about the episode time running out. I'm happy to carry on. Oh, this cave probably leads back up here. Good. So we just have a look-see. Oh, there's that flower there. These pterodactyls are tough. I feel like they're tougher than... Like, I'm taking a fair bit of damage from them. Oops, I don't know what I clicked there. Hopefully I didn't waste an item. I misclicked again in my excitement. Ah, Natalie flowers. Great. Natalie extracts are the thing to do right now. Oh, that yak took a sweet time charging up. Weird, there's flowers growing underground. How is that possible? I don't know. Well, there is sunshine coming from cracks in the roof, I guess. Doesn't seem like enough to support plant life of that size. Oy! Ah! This cantaloupe, it's so fast with its horns. This is Gorge Southeast. Oh, this connects to them. Okay, part of the same map. Alright then. Northwest. We're big up in the highlands now. Exciting. I love adventuring in mountains. I previously, a previous episode, I tried to think about what kind of terrain in a video game, or in general, what kind do I not really like, and I can't really think of. I guess just like a grassland is the easiest to make boring, because it's just a field of green. But a competently done grassland is also cool. Like Witcher 3's various grasslands are really neat. I'm thinking, like, I thought about the one area in a video game I really hate, but really bored to tears with was when I played WoW as a kid. I only ever played the vanilla one, and I think a contributing factor to me stopping playing it was that I made the mistake of adventuring in Hillsbrad Foothills, which is, you know, this like generic green low hills with very little landmarks, coupled with the fact that it's like constantly gloomy and nighttimey. It was such a miserable place to be in. I just thinking about Hillsbrad makes me sick. And right next to Hillsbrad was I don't remember the name, but the Highlands, Hammer something Highlands, which was a really cool area. I really liked it, and it was kind of like Hillsbrad, but good, basically. So I just wish they'd cut out that area and had just the Highlands area be the one place you were in. Only 6 Crymelia to Kylos. Groovy. Although, how windy is this road in all these caverns? Uh-oh, a new ogre. Or is it the same ogre who was in, Is it the same ogre who was in the Fire Shrine? I don't know. Maybe he's tending his yak like the giants in Skyrim tend to their mammoths, because he seems to be hanging out in this yak cave. Ah, poor guy. I ruined his lovely herd of yak. Okay. Titanospine. Exciting. sure we can find some use for that. Yeah, I only ever played WoW up to level 38. Not even far enough to get a mount, which I think is no longer level 40. Guys who play WoW, even in the last 5 years, can you write in and confirm? Can you now get mounts at lower levels than 40? That was like the big halfway goal, even though it wasn't halfway. 60 was the highest level, so 30 was the halfway, but the big goal I remember was like, oh, I gotta get to level 40 so you can get a mount. But I did not feel the need myself. You'll not be surprised to know I hung out mainly on a role-playing server and was more interested in the roleplay than the actual gameplay. WoW was not mechanically very interesting to me. So, yeah. I had no problem tapping out just a couple of levels before getting that sweet, sweet mount. Uh-oh. Once again, a voice, but I have no idea who it's for, so I can't read this with the proper voice. Can't come up with a voice that I think would fit the character, so I'll just go with just what I was afraid of. It is you. Oh, it's the mysterious guy. Just what I was afraid of. It is you. Huh?
What?
I knew it! The man in black. Haven't seen you in half a year, Adol Kristen. I never imagined we'd meet again in a place like this. Who in the world?
Well, it's Geis.
So I guess this means a lot to someone who's played previous Ys games. But as far as I can remember, a guy like this was not in... A guy like Geis was not in the first Ys, so I have no frame of reference for who this guy is. Sorry.
The hell are you doing here?
That would be my line. I've been hearing rumors about a red-haired adventurer all over the damn place. I was hoping they weren't actually talking about you. But, I mean, deep down, I kinda knew they had to be. Guess we'll just chalk this up to fate. Something you should be pretty used to by now. Oh crap, whoa! So, were we friends in the previous game, or...
Hey!
What are you doing? What do you say, Adol? Why don't you show me how much your skills have improved since last time? Ah, a friendly bout. Okay. I'd like you to meet my new poleaxe. Ooh, once again, no choice. We're like, freaking, alright, let's do this. What's going on here?
You don't have to do this, Geis. We don't want to fight you. Stay back, Aisha. This is between those two. Let's give them some space.
Boy, I wish there had been an option to save the game. Or, I mean, I had realized to save the game, but there was no tell that we were running into a freaking showdown with, returning character guy. But... Or maybe he's not a returning character. Maybe he's like a character who's finally introduced to us, but like he was a known character all along, but we the players never knew about this guy. I doubt it though. Just like when we first met. Seems you've already gotten used to the weapons of this land. This is that music! Dark Mercenary, guys. Like, this is the other song I heard. The first song I heard from this game was like, oh my god, this is a good song. And it's for this hype boss fight? Yes! Which means I get to put my all into this fight. Woo! Oh! Oh, not the voice I was expecting. Oh yeah! Woo! Oh. He has like zero wind up on his moves. And his combos carry on forever. Kind of what I'd expect from a boss like this. Woo! I wonder... I'm gonna try and lose this, actually. How far away was my last save? I'm gonna try, I'm not gonna heal myself. I'll see if, if I'm allowed to lose this. It's a friendly spar. I bet you get cool loot if you win, but... he got me. Yeah, what I figured. That was not a fight to the death. Because there was no, like, indicator. There was no, like, heal item either, so I figured, okay. Man. Should I have tried to go for a win, though? I mean, I was trying to go for a win there. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't throwing the fight. I was just like, I want to see if... I didn't feel fair to use heal items in a freaking duel like that. That's the thing. I was like, am I going to heal myself? I don't know. Oh, well.
Pathetic. Are you really the same man who took down my brother? How have you allowed yourself to get like this? Still, this energy I'm feeling from you, it's the real deal, isn't it? It seems you really were chosen.
Adol, you alright?
What a violent man! You guys know this brute? I don't really like anything about him from what I can see.
Yeah, his name's Geis. He and Adol have kind of a history. Three of us met in the Vortex of Canaan a while back.
Oh, yeah. Of course, the Vortex of Canaan. How could I forget?
Come to think of it, you are wearing black. You didn't happen to wander into the royal palace at Altago not too long ago, did you?
What? Are you telling me he's the intruder?
That's irrelevant right now. You'll get your turn later. Right now, Adol and I are talking.
Irrelevant?
Given where we are right now, I take it you're headed for the altar at Kylos?
Ah, how'd you know? In fact, how do you even know about the altar in the first place?
Oh, what a badass. He just forces his way through people. Wait, did I say badass? I mean, what a rude guy. Come on, man. There's lots of space to walk around.
If you're going to the altar, you should meet with the Eldress first. Go to the highest point in Kylos. She'll be waiting for you there. I have things to do right now, so this is where we'll be parting ways. But I'm sure we'll meet again. Good luck.
Ah, drat. I don't know, cause, yeah. I forgot to actually check, like, how much damage I did to him, like, percentage-wise. I'll have to review the footage afterwards. I don't know how low I got him, health-wise. Like, I was not throwing the fight, but I was just, like, once I realized that he's super tough, and, it would take a ton of practice for me to be able to take him on in a fight, I basically realized that, well, I'll just not bother healing. I'll just see if I can beat him without healing, and if not, then I guess we'll see how this story continues. But now I feel kind of like, oh, should I have healed myself up to try and fight the guy? Try and win that fight? Like, he was tougher than all the other bosses so far, but, like, he didn't seem impossible. It would take a lot of practice for me to, like, get a read on those moves of his. He has so little wind-up, and his combos are long and involved, so, you know.
Hey, wait! Get your ass back here, you son of a...
Whoa, language, Aisha, come on!
What? Who the hell does he think he is?
I was just trying to rile him up, honestly. I didn't think he actually was the intruder. Man, the hell was he thinking breaking into the palace? Moreover, what's he doing in Altago in the first place?
Well, I hope there will be an opportunity to rematch the guy, cause it seemed like a fun boss fight. Well, I must now live with my shame, so I will make a save. I don't know, shame. That was definitely a marked step up from previous fights, and I think that's the point of it. Like, that's the idea, that he was supposed to be a real challenge for those who have gotten comfy with the game, so to speak, I guess. And clearly, I still need to practice my play style if I hope to beat the guy. Because it wasn't a case of... I saw the damage values I was doing, and it wasn't like a case of me being under-leveled. I was doing like a big pops of damage on him with my moves. It's just that he was designed to be very challenging. And... okay, that sounds like me making excuses. I'm sorry. I mean, absolutely, it comes down to... it kind of comes to my own lack of skill. It's just that his challenge rating is above the other enemies, so my lack of skill was not enough to meet him. Yeah, there you go. Oh well, I don't know. I have not put a lot of effort in games to like beat like optional enemies, because I'm such a guy who like is happy with just doing the main content, and usually this kind of stuff is bonus content. So I don't remember a lot of times where I was like, oh no, I'm gonna keep practicing this until I get good at it. I guess the only one I really remember recently was the fight against that ninja in Tales of Symphonia. I forget his name. The one that you duel with Sheena. Because I just felt super bad about failing Sheena's quest. That was like Sheena's plotline and her like moment to shine. And so I felt like story-wise I needed to beat the guy in that fight. What was his name? Because I remember being like, that was a really good boss once I like learned how to fight him. Like that one I actually put like over an hour's practice into to get good at, which is a lot more effort than I usually put into games, let me tell you. But oh, I do know this is embarrassing, but one thing is the first Senran Kagura on the 3DS. Yes, this is embarrassing because I admit to playing Senran Kagura. For some reason, I really liked the gameplay in that. So when they revealed a really tough bonus boss after the main story was done, a bonus boss which you have to fight with all 5 characters in a row, I was like, oh hell no, I'm not letting this boss get away with beating me. So I spent several days, because at the time I would play the 3DS on my commute to work. So I spent several days just grinding that, like not a ton of time, but it was more than a couple of hours. Just getting better at the game and just getting better at beating her until I finally beat her. I was like, yes! So that time I did soldier myself through that fight. This... 2 ways to go again. I'm actually just about out of episode time. I'm gonna guess we're about at Kylos, and it's gonna be at that north area. So I'll just clear this little area here, and maybe I'll check that cave. It might be that cave leads to the Wind Shrine, so there's no point going there yet. But on the other hand, there was an area to the side of the desert at Segram, which was not where the main plot went. So this could be a side area as well, this little cave to the north here. Should I check it out? I don't know. Look at that, we freaking juggled the guy in the air. That was cool. Let's have a quick look. Oh, no, this is just one of these things. There's things which have been popping up all over the place, but which I still don't know the significance of. Well, if those are main story stuff, they're gonna add a lot of time into the game hunting down all of those sigils, if later on that becomes part of the main quest. If those are a side story thing, then I'm probably not gonna do them, because I just admitted to that I just kind of prefer focusing on the main story. I don't normally have the stamina to do elaborate side quest things, so I'm probably not gonna do those, but we will see. We'll see how that goes. Monster Bristle. I just noticed we're getting an item called Monster Bristle. That's a bit grim. An Indigo Wing Bangle. We're going a bit long here, but I just want to get this area to its end, and then we'll walk over to Kylos into the next episode. Who uses... oh, these guys use these. Indigo Wing Bangle. Extremely light and unobtrusive bracelet. I guess I'll give it to Dogi. He's got the highest defense, so... Alright, good. That's all good. Yeah. Pretty good. Looks good on you, Dogi. Look at this. Amazing waterfalls. What a view. Yeah, Rising Slash is cool. Let's see it from afar. Okay, so it's not... doesn't go super far, but... I said I don't want to do side stuff, but I do like some fun bosses, so I do hope we get a chance to fight Geis again. That seemed like a fun boss, even though it seemed like I was woefully unprepared for it, so... I'll maybe something for a bonus content? I don't know. In any case, that's all the time we have for today. Next time, we are going to head into Kylos. If it's not in the next area, I'm sure it'll be soon. And we will carry on to the 4th shrine. See what sort of hijinks we'll get to on the way there. Catch you all then, guys. Goodbye!